Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
I want to talk about this because this was a topic on Twitter. I was trying to see what fans were kind of talking about every, on Twitter. And after Haliburton's performance, Fox's performance, the debate between Fox and Haliburton came up. So I wanted to talk a little bit about them versus like the trade happened, right? And that trade ended up seemingly to benefit both teams. But how are you feeling about these two players in sort of like a versus type thing?
So hard, man, because I like both players.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was looking on Twitter and a lot of people were debating about this topic and they're trying to see did the Kings make the right move, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's just so hard. It's so hard to like say if they did or not because Halliburton's now becoming a superstar. Like he's transcending into a superstar now. Where
Yeah.
Fox is still a great point guard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, oh man, bro. I watched a lot of Kings highlights with Haliburton because I didn't really like pay attention. I'm gonna be very honest with everybody here. I didn't pay attention to Haliburton when he first came in the league. I didn't even know who he was. Didn't even know he was from Wisconsin. Didn't know nothing. I'm just being real. I'm being honest. I'm giving an honest opinion right here. I look back, Haliburton was killing. And honestly, it was during the COVID season, so it was just a weird he just came into the NBA at a weird time.
Mm-hmm.
If it was any other year, everybody would be like, why are the Kings trading him? Because I feel like a lot more people would have been more engaged, honestly, that year if COVID didn't exist. So it's just tough. But looking at it now, I mean, that would have been a nasty duo if they would have just held on to him. But then they wouldn't have had no big either. And I think Sabonis fits well with them. So it's like it's a win-win, honestly, for both teams.
That's the thing. If you're gonna make fun of the people about like Halliburton, it should be all the 12 teams that passed on him in the draft.
Right.
I don't know if I would make fun of the Kings because even Pacers fans, you have to admit, like the Sabonis Miles Turner's fit was really weird, right?
It
So
was.
yeah, so was the Fox and Halliburton fit. It was
Right.
weird
Right.
because like Halliburton is averaging like what 11 assists, right? 12
Mm-hmm.
assists this year.
12 assists, yeah.
You want him to have the ball, but you also want De'Aaron Fox to have the ball, right?
Right. Right.
So now you when you traded Halliburton, you kind of made two awkward fits and you made them sort of better. You made them complete. Like Miles Turner looks better, Sabonis looks better, Fox looks better, Halliburton looks better. So it was a win-win, I think, for both teams. I
Absolutely.
don't. So last year Fox was the clutchest player in the NBA statistically. He won that clutch award, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he's a scrub.
Right. No.
So
And the Kings
it,
did very well last year. The
yeah, I
Pacers
know.
were the Pacers in the playoffs last year? No.
No,
So
and aren't the Kings are doing good this year too? So it's
yes, they
like I
are.
think it's a win-win,
It is a
right?
win-win. It's a win-win for both teams.
Yeah.
But oh man, I'm just thinking, you know, Halliburton was still on that Kings team though, even if they didn't trade him. You still think the Kings would still be doing what they're doing now? You think they'd be putting up these stats?
I, I don't know because it seemed like Haliburton and Fox weren't working well together. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. But
So
that's the good thing that's the cool thing about sports. We just don't know.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
Halliburton was still young. He was still a
yeah.
rookie sophomore
Uh,
year. So
yeah. No, I agree. So let me ask you this then: if you could, what's it called there? If you could pick, you had to pick one of these two guys, right?
yeah,
Like GM, you're starting your own team.
don't
Which
do
one are
this
you
to me.
picking?
Don't do this to me.
I'm doing it because this is a discussion. Because
Ugh.
ultimately, this is what this discussion to me boils down to. Which guy would you rather have?
Right.
Although I think both guys are great.
Yeah, they're both great. That's I probably would have to go with Haliburton.
Yeah.
Younger.
Yep.
I just think he's more electric as far as from shooting the three. And I love Fox, bro. That's why this is so hard because he did
He's so fast,
and he's so clutch too,
Yeah.
and he's very fast. And I just think from a point guard's perspective, I just think Haliburton he reminds me of like Magic when he's passing it. Like, he got really great vision. He's not flashy like Magic, like with like the no looks and stuff, but he's throwing dimes, bro.
I know. Yeah.
And that's what you need from a point guard. Like, the point guard view from like people nowadays in this generation all care about threes and shooting, and I think that, let's be honest, the real true point guard that's left in this generation, this era, is Chris Paul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Haliburton's 6'5", can shoot the ball and pass it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah,
that's another beast, bro.
No, I agree. I think I'd go Haliburton as well, and it makes your defense a little bit more. I would say, what's it called? Flexible when you have a 6'5" point guard. Versus
he plays both sides of the ball, so he's a great defender too.
Yeah, I agree. But I think it's close. I'm with you. It's hard to just pick one over the other, but that's what
you can't go wrong if people choose Fox too. I mean, Fox is changing that Kings franchise around too. I mean, if you're a Kings fan, I mean, I think you're content with having Fox as your point guard.
Oh yeah, you should be happy. Yeah, like,
absolutely,
that you got Sabonis. Like, Sabonis is good, right. So, yeah. Okay, you ready for our next topic?
Let's get it.
LeBron versus Udoka. So
thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.